The center fielder, Chili Davis.
And a pitch. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first. One up, one down. Brandon Drury to the plate. That's back there. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Here's Josh Bell.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And this is Willie Castro. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's out to center field. Davis makes the catch, and a quick out, number one. Now it's Jose Ramirez, and he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy.
Ramirez.
Fought off foul. One out, bases empty. Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Here's Eloy Jimenez. And a foul ball. Two outs, bases empty. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses. Ball two. Two outs. This one in the air, right field, and it falls. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with two outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. And they'll score first. It's Munson. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Over to first. They limit the damage here. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. On the ground, right side. Over to Dahlbeck. And Witt is out. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Way out front for strike two. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the top of the second. Its way through for a hit. Around first, digging for two. Here comes the throw. Save!
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Kicks and deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Rooker, the runner at second with one away. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. He powers that one out of here. And now they're out front. It's 2-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One down. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Got a good eye there. Now this is in the air down the line. And a lunging grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Newman will hit next.
Now pitching. Justin Martinez.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Digging in. Trevor Story.
The second baseman, Trevor Story.
Peter Strzelecki comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now he steps off the rubber. Now here is number 30.
1-0.
This one in the air. Fiducia under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. This one smacked out to left center. And that baby's gone. That one's got to feel good. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-2. And now Connor Wong. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
That's towards center. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Castro swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
One ball.
Chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Bottom half of inning number 2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you
Andrew Chafin enters the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ramirez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. To third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Well, 1-run game, and now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Fiducia. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And we are all tied up. It's 3-3. Back to the top of the lineup, Chili Davis now at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And this is inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground. Throws to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Bell, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. As the lefty gets to work. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Juan Soto.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
One down, base is empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
They get the out on Soto. And there's 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Troy Gloss. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-0. Chafin, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. That one the other way. Davis brings it in with a nice running grab. As we go to the top of the fourth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a pop ball. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Next to hit, Brent Rooker. A double and a run scored his first time up. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to try.
Now a rip into left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Pitching change here, Archie Bradley.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So the tying run at second. That
Three
one
ball.
missed. Now 3-0.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And that one fouled off. Man at second.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. That
Ball
misses. And it's 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
With the winning run at the plate here in extra innings. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires.
Count full.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that gets down into the gap. And that gets all the way to the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-4. Save!
You beat it up.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Really important at bat coming up now.
Dahlbeck in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Tied at 4. Bounce to the left side. Tries to get back and save. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So digging in, Connor Wong. And the first pitch misses for ball
Count
1.
1-0.
Winning run at third, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a lefty out of the pen, Stephen Okert. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the. And now the DH, Ezekiel Duran. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And a foul ball left side. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And the slider just misses. Up the middle. Castro sends it to first, and he's out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2 outs. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A dive. Nice stop. Save.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Chili Davis. That misses. Ball 1. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. The other way, a dive. He's got it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Castro. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Sliced hard but foul. So the tying run at second. In the air out towards right center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Here's Jose Ramirez. They turn things over to the southpaw, Gabe Spire.
Well, with the runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
And the 0-1.
Hey.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The tying run is 90 feet away. That one in the dirt and gets away to the plate, and he's out. Spire is just 1 strike away. And it skips into dirt.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty far through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jimenez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire